Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you an individual stock pick in Deere Company, John Deere, otherwise known as symbol DE, David Edward. I did record this video on Thursday, October 24th, 2024. Let's take a look at the basic fundamentals, courtesy of Yahoo Finance. You can see large cap corporation, certainly average daily volume, a healthy 1.3 million over the last 3 months. I'm going to be walking you through the weekly bar chart, same chart throughout. We're going to zoom in just a little bit this area here and show a well-defined descending channel top that is extended off that all-time high from the summer of last year. So this is a solid 1 year plus descending channel top that is at 422.84. It's dropping at 42 cents a week, and we're kind of getting out ahead of this. There have been many instances where, we thought, we've got enough time to put a video out on this one because we're a decent distance from that 422.84 channel top, and then a week later we get caught by surprise that the market closes above it and sort of takes off. So we wanted to get this set up so you can prepare for it. You can watch this. We can quite easily over the next week or two test the 422.84 channel top, and if we do, we can fall back in a meaningful way within 2 to 3 to 5 months or so, by the end of the first quarter or sooner, I would say, back into the mid 300 area. 345.55 is this low from May of 23, and we have a low settlement price that was put out a few months ago in roughly the same vicinity. So this will be an important area of support if tested, and I think it is, I'm going to use the word attainable over the next 3 to 5 months, so long as we're unable to close above 422.84. 422.84 is a meaningful longer-term resistance area. And so, if you like trading both sides of the market, maybe you're long John Deere right now, wondering what to do. My suggestion is, as we test 422.84, you might consider at least lightening up on your position, perhaps exiting entirely. And for those of you who are adept at, comfortable with, playing both sides of the market and options, for instance, you could play the short side of John Deere or Deere Company as we move into the first quarter, and that might involve perhaps reaching for 350 strike, 345 strike, out of the money puts that don't expire. I would go a year out roughly on that 3 to 5 month perceived move. Now, it could happen within 2 to 3 months, could happen within 1 to 2 months. In fact, this rally, this took all of about 2.5 months. So there's that. Anyway, if we were to close above the 422.84 channel top, and that is a better than 1 year structure, it would need to be by a 1% margin. And today's 1% threshold above 422.84 is 427.07. So if we were to close tomorrow, that is Friday, October 25th, end of the week settlement, above 422.84, it would really need to be 427.07 for what I would call a technically reliable buy signal. If we close at 423 and change, that is just so close to this line. Yes, it is a buy signal, but historically, the odds are much greater if you give it that 1% threshold on a long-term line study. And by long-term, I'm talking a line study that is 6 months or more in the making, and this one is over a year. So if we close above the 422.84 formation, dropping 42 cents a week by a full 1% margin, 450, the all-time high from July of last year, is then expected. This could be a 3 to 5 week pop to the upside inside of 2 months, I would say. But over the longer haul, and this could be a 3 to 5 month move. We've seen that kind of volatility before that could happen in the span of 3 to 5 months, where closing above the 422.84 channel top, I would anticipate ultimately this band of long-term resistance that is now in the low 500s, both of which parallel with each other and rising 52 cents a week. And so you can monitor these. The beauty about these numbers that we give you is that if you're, let's say that you really follow John Deere closely and you're wondering what to do, you can take out a spreadsheet or jot these numbers down and do the simple math over time. We do update these levels, by the way, within the website. So you can go to the original stock pick page and see these numbers, on a week-by-week basis. We make those adjustments. But solid buy signal, a great buy signal, actually. This would be roughly a 20% move, closing above 422, expecting the low 500 region over the following 3 to 5 months. It could take longer, of course. We could top out in the upper 440s, low 550s on more than just a weekly or even monthly basis, fall back to this channel top within a month or two of doing so. So that is certainly possible. But I do think that this is the tipping point. 422.84 as we continue into next week, a settlement above. The only thing to do with John Deere at that point is to buy it and to be long, anticipating the low 500 region within possibly 3 to 5 months. I think that pretty much covers it. I'm going to leave it at that for this particular Wicked Stocks video analysis on Deere and Company. You have a great day.